What is up, my fellow budget travelers? Today I'm coming at you from Grand Palladium Resort and Spa in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. This place is so big, they literally have a train that will take you from lobby to lobby because this place is about 4 resorts in one resort, and staying at any of the resorts gives you access to all of the resorts except for the Turquesa. That one's like its own private thing. We stayed at the Grand Palladium Bavaro side of the resort. So after you check in, they will escort you via golf cart over to your room. We stayed in Villa 18. We were room 1822. So this is the front of the villa. See how well manicured it is and everything. There is just stuff everywhere to look at. Even as you walk into your villa, there's this whole open atrium area. It's so pretty to wake up to, and sometimes there's birds in those trees. So it's really soothing, especially in the morning, because you'll hear the birds chirping and you're waking up, and it's just so cozy. To get into the room, you're just going to scan your key card here on that black area, and make sure you keep the lights off when you're entering your room. This way you don't get any mosquitoes in there or anything. Honestly, the only problem that I had with this room was the bathroom, because there's really not much privacy. You see this glass door doesn't touch the ground all the way. There's like about 3 inches or so at the bottom. So it kind of like echoes if you're using the bathroom. You see there's like a space. But otherwise, this place is stunning. It's like 2 sinks. They have a bunch of products here for you. There was always plenty of towels because, you know, most of the day you're going to go down to the pool or the beach. So you're going to come back and shower and then maybe shower at night. So there's plenty of towels for that. There was plenty of closet space. They have a big safe in the closet, hair dryer. There's drawers if you want to put your clothes in the drawers. Usually I just hang my clothes so that they don't wrinkle or anything, but there's plenty of space also to hang your clothes. This is a sliding door, so you just slide it over. And these hooks are removable hooks. So even though they don't unattach from the rod, the hanger itself will unattach. They also have the ironing board. We don't want to look at the scale, but they do have a scale if you need to weigh your luggage. Think of it that way. Don't think about weighing yourself. Think about weighing your luggage if you need to. The room that we stayed in had a jacuzzi, so that comes with its own little towel here, and it has about, I think it was about 8 jets or so. You can definitely fit up to 2, 3 people, probably 4 people in there even. And the way that the room is set up, the bathroom is open, and then there's 2 mirrors on one side, and this side has 2 mirrors also. The shower was one of my favorite parts of the room. Look how big it is in here. They have this little shelf, and then this here, this nozzle is adjustable, so you can move it up or down as high as you want it. It also comes off of the wall. And the shower has really good water pressure, and it gets really, really hot also. The products are not the best, honestly. Like even when you wash your hair, it kind of felt like it wasn't necessarily washed. So maybe bring your own products, but check out these towels. So I originally pulled this towel from the top and it like fell out like this. Dude, look how big this thing is. It's like, it will cover any human. Like multiple times around. Moving on to the bedroom area, the fan you can shut off. It's not on all the time. Also same with the AC. You can control your AC, but the beds come with a solid backboard that's kind of a like plastic material. You get 3 pillows. They're really firm pillows, so you're gonna have to pound them to soften them up. And then there's a blanket and a sheet, and the blanket is not very thick. It's like that thin blanket material. And then they have the light here. They also have a light on the side of the bed for reading, and both of the beds have that also. The TV is situated really nicely in the middle, so it will be easy to watch TV from both beds. Then they have this little seating area next to the lamp. And as you can see here, the outlets are regular, so you don't have to worry about having a adapter or anything. It's like a standard 2-prong plug electrical unit, and they're kind of scattered throughout the house. So you have 2 of them here, and then there's one by the bed, and then there's also another one in the bathroom. They have all kinds of movie channels and TV channels, but keep in mind some of them are in Spanish, so you'll have to kind of search through to see what you can find in English. And since it is an all-inclusive, you've got a stocked fridge They've got a couple Cokes for you, Sprite, there's orange soda, Diet Coke, there's water bottles. And if you need extra of anything, just leave a note and they'll leave it for you that day when they refill it. They give you some Presidente Light. And then they also have a couple of snacks. So they've got candy, some chips. And then over here you have your coffee set up. So they have sugar and tea or coffee. Your clean glasses are going to be on this area too. And then over in the middle of the room, they have this bench set up so you can set up your suitcase on there. And then moving over to the balcony area, they have this little like 2-seater couch. And then the curtains, they have the see-through curtains like sheer curtains, and then they have the blackout curtains as well. The door to go out onto the balcony is kind of hard to close, so just to warn you, this is locked and this is open. When it's down, it's open. And as you go out onto the balcony, there are 2 chairs out here. There's an area on the left there that you can dry your bikinis or your towels or whatever. And then there's also a little table out here as well. And on the back of the door, they have the do not disturb sign. So you can either have the do not disturb sign up, or you can say, please remake our room. So one side says one, the other says the other. So it's really easy to get your room cleaned if you need to. They're always in the hallway and they're always like cleaning all the time. It's pretty crazy when it rains because it rains in the atrium too. And remember, you're on an island in Punta Cana, so if it's raining, it's most likely just gonna blow over in an hour, so don't worry. The balcony is pretty deep though, so if you wanna sit outside and listen to the rain, you won't get wet. I do want to mention a couple perks that you can get with the room. For example, for this trip, it was me and my friend's birthday. So when we checked in, we told them that it was our birthday. So when we went back to the room that night, we had a surprise waiting for us. They put a sign on the door that was like, happy birthday, which I thought that was so cool. And then they also gave us a cake. So when you check in, just let them know what you're celebrating or what the occasion is that you're on vacation for, and you never know what they might surprise you with. They have great customer service here. Actually, it's really good. We also had asked for the second floor because since we were 2 girls, I don't like staying on the first floor just for safety's sake. So here's an idea of what it looks like from the second floor. But also keep in mind, they don't have elevators at this resort, so you're gonna have to carry your luggage up and down unless you ask one of the bellboys to bring your luggage up. When we had checked in, he did carry our luggage up the stairs for us. But every day when you go back or, leave the room, keep in mind, whatever floor you're on, you're gonna have to walk up those stairs to get back to your room. The ice machine is located on the first floor, and as you saw at the beginning of this video, they have a bunch of golf carts that are always going back and forth, so you can just wave one down, or you can walk over to the train station and that will take you from lobby to lobby. And honestly, side note, wherever you stay, it's actually really pretty views out from the balcony. I mean, it's so pretty here. They manicure everything so nicely. There's a lot of native birds that are always flying around and chirping, which adds to the ambiance. There's flowers everywhere. And if you want more than just this basic room, they have a number of upgrades available. So I hope you like this video. If you want to check out more of the Grand Palladium, stay tuned because I'm going to be posting about them all week. Next up, here are the pools at the Grand Palladium Resort and Spa Punta Cana.